Hi, this is Matt Jantos from Newcom Audio Video Systems. In the past, we've talked about Wi-Fi and networking systems, and I want to get into a little more detail about the importance of these systems and how they work in actual terms in your home or your business. Now, a lot of people are familiar with either wireless G or wireless N systems. These are any type of a router you might get from a Staples or a Best Buy, where you have the ability to receive and send signaling up to 300 megabits per second, or data at 300 megabits per second. This is great for videos, streaming music, watching Netflix, things of that sort. But as time goes by, we're going to need more bandwidth. And we have now new wireless AC technology. And this technology runs up to 1200 megabits per second, as well as the triple band AC technology, which can go up to 1900 megabits per second. So let's take a little closer look in terms of what is required to get these systems to work. And we'll actually look at a speed test where we can kind of compare and contrast wireless N versus wireless AC. Okay, let's look at this system here in one of our clients' houses. This is a Luxol wireless and wired networking system. Now it looks a little bit complex. We had some existing Cat 5 and Cat 6 wiring that was run into this house, and we utilized this for this particular installation. The first thing we installed was a dedicated cable modem. This is a Motorola cable modem, and this will be able to carry or bring in our services or internet services from the location. That then goes into a firewall router. This is a Luxol firewall router, and this is a gigabit firewall router, so we can again transmit that 1000 megabits per second and higher depending on the cabling we have in the house. This is Cat 5e cabling that will be able to transmit 1000 megabits per second speeds for our application. Then we go into, this is called a power over Ethernet switch. This again is a gigabit switch. We have a lot of our devices. We have our music system. We have some direct Apple TV sets that are connected hardwired to the system. That then connects into this, which is a wireless controller. The wireless controller is what basically is the command center for our access points in the home. In this particular house, we have 4 wireless access points, as we have a large house with a lot of brick walls and wood, so that way we can have good signal throughout the home. The access points in particular that we're using is this unit. This is a Luxol wireless AC access point. Again, allows us to transmit up to 1200 megabits per second. When we install these systems, we typically have a standard Wi-Fi, and in this case we've called our Wi-Fi Lansing, which is what we're connected to. That's our wireless end system. But we've also integrated a Lansing 5. And the Lansing 5 is our wireless AC, and this will give us our better speeds. So once we connect to that, we can then open up this. This is called an Ookla speed test app, and this measures the upload and download speed of our wireless network in the home. You can also connect this to a computer, go to ookla.com, and be able to test the wireless speeds of your connection. As you can see, we're at 67.38 megabits per second download speed. We have a 175 megabits per second download speed connection through Comcast, so the Wi-Fi is able to carry that. If we decide to go higher, the system itself can go again up to 1200 megabits per second once Comcast provides that speed. If I go back to my wireless settings and I connect to the Lansing network, this is the standard wireless N. This is a slower speed, and also it tends to get bogged down with devices that are older or slower devices. It's almost like a train. A train can only go as fast as its engine. If something is holding it back or slowing it up, it won't be as quick. And as you can see when we do our speed test here, the 165 megabits per second speeds that we saw with the wireless AC are much slower in regards to what we have with the wireless N. This is usually capped at around 30 or 40 megabits per second, depending on the speeds. Actually, you can see it's much lower than that. This will eventually go up to around 20 to 30 megabits per second. But the wireless AC, again, provides a much faster pipe, a much faster bandwidth for what we're using it here. So as you can see, wireless AC is much faster than wireless N, performs better, allows you to stream all of your high definition content In the future, we're going to be having 4K, which again requires a lot of bandwidth, a lot of strength in regards to being able to pull data down from your various sources. Netflix, Hulu, YouTube is going to have more of a requirement for higher bandwidths and higher speed. If you'd like us to price up one of these systems for your home or your business, please give us a call. In Southwest Florida, we can be reached at 239-243-0486, or New Jersey and Pennsylvania, 609-397-6838. Be sure to also check out our website, www.newcomav.com.